Alright, what's going on guys? It's Rest and welcome to another video. Now it's getting around that time where everybody is getting to max light level and you're probably going to start farming for materials, maybe to upgrade other armors to get to max light level, or if you're just trying to prepare for Lightfall and you want to get as much materials as possible. Well, in this video I want to specifically talk about enhancement cores because they do seem the hardest to come by for a lot of people. We all know if you want to farm ascended shards or enhancement prisms, it's very easy. You can run GMs, just any other hard in-game content, and you can achieve those. Enhancement cores do have a couple really good routes to actually get them, but a lot of people don't know the best ways, and I wanted to explain all that in this video. All right, so just jump right into it. Our first way of getting enhancement cores is for sure going to be Gunsmith Bounties. Gunsmith Bounties are extremely easy to do. They're just getting kills with certain weapon types, and when you complete these, you're going to receive 1 enhancement core. Now, there are 4 daily bounties, so this means you're going to get 4 enhancement cores. You can do this on every single character every day, and that will in total get you 12 cores if you have 3 characters. Now, if we pull up our trusty little calculator right here, obviously there's 7 days in the week, and if you multiply that times 12, if you do these 4 bounties every single day on all 3 of your characters, that means you're going to be getting 84 enhancement cores a week. I know that number is already a lot to a lot of people. You just have to consistently do these bounties over and over again, which can be a little tedious, but if you do obviously get rewarded very well for them. So let's actually just say if you want to prepare for next season, obviously most people are probably going to do this for Lightfall to get as many materials as possible, but next season starts in 55 days, essentially 56 days, because 21 hours left. So 56 days. If we come back over to our trusty calculator, if we are getting 12 cores a day again, doing all of the bounties on all 3 characters every single day for the rest of the season, we multiply that times 56, you're going to have 672 enhancement cores just from bounties alone. This is the first way of getting these, and this is honestly a very strong way of getting these. Again, it is just you have to do the bounties, which can be a little pain, but if you're playing the game every day anyway, just download the Bungie app, grab the bounties while you're in orbit, and just get to town. They're really easy to complete. You can complete most of them in one activity, and they are very rewarding. Now, the second way you can do this, if you are going to be doing the Gunsmith bounties anyway, playing the game, you might as well come to your Go Shell and equip a mod. There are mods for each activity: Crucible, Gambit, and Vanguard strikes, and what these do is have the chance to award you enhancement cores. So with Crucible, if you get a precision final blow, you have a chance to get enhancement core. This is probably the easiest one to do compared to the other 2, and probably the fastest. So whenever you're playing Crucible, throw this on. You can take off your blinding light if you're already really high up in light level. You don't really have to keep running this unless you just want to get the highest you can possibly get, but throw this on, you have a chance to get enhancement core. For Gambits, when you defeat an invader, you have a chance to get enhancement core. Obviously that's not going to happen as much because you have to literally defeat invaders, and that doesn't happen an extreme amount in the game until you get towards the boss fight. And then for Vanguards, you have, when you defeat bosses and Vanguard strikes, you actually have a chance to reward enhancement core. So if you're grinding GMs, you're already going to be getting ascended shards and enhancement prisms, so throw this on and you also have a chance to get an enhancement core. It is only 1, and unfortunately the Vanguard and Gambit one are way less effective than the Crucible one, because all you have to do is just get a headshot final blow and you can have a chance to get an enhancement core. This is just an extremely easy passive income way of actually getting enhancement cores. If you're doing the Gunsmith bounties, throw these on and you'll get a couple extra. Now, another method you can use is the finest matter weave method. If you are a veteran player, you probably have a lot more of these than other newer players, but even just playing the game alone, you can get a lot. I've actually already used all of mine, and I'm already back up to 197. But what this does is when you defeat a boss or just any higher health target, doesn't actually have to be a boss, you actually can be rewarded an enhancement core. The most tedious part of this is that once you pick that enhancement core up, you have to then repop it again. So again, you can kind of just do this when you're normally playing the game, but there is a very fast route that I'm going to show you here in 1 second where you could farm these like crazy. Okay, so essentially what you want to do is come to the moon, load up Sorrow's Harbor, and there are going to be little areas you can find that actually will have chests in them where you have to type in a certain password. The most easiest one to get to, in my opinion, is where I'm at on the map right now, spawning right here. Just come over here and you're going to be in this little cave area again where there's a chest down there. And what you can do is actually just shoot the wrong password. So if I just shoot this one right here, it is going to spawn this major enemy, which will drop the finest matter weave if I have one equipped. So again, I'm going to equip it really quick so you can actually see it drop this time. I'm going to shoot the wrong one, and you can constantly keep spawning him in over and over again. There's the finest matter weave right there. Now it is on a cooldown, so I'll wait 1 second, let it cool down. I pop it again, and then again I'm going to shoot it. It is the wrong option, so it's going to spawn again, kill it. I didn't get the drop right there, but wait for this to respawn. and you will eventually keep getting them. And this is by far the fastest route if you are trying to get finest Mallow. And then there you go, another one drops. So we go pick them up, and you see I have 2 enhancement cores. So you can kind of just sit here, you know, pop on some Netflix, listen to some music, stream, whatever you want to do, a podcast, and just get all these done. You get 1 per finest Mallow you have. So essentially I have 195 cores right here stacked up. I just need to actually do them, and I probably will do them eventually at some point. And I would highly recommend doing this before the start of a season, or obviously before the start of Lightfall. Okay, so for the final method, this one is a little out of the ordinary, and this one really only matters if you do play the game a lot. So if you don't, I really hope the beginning of the video did help you out and how you can actually farm some of these, you know, getting yourself prepared, just wanting to upgrade your armor. But if you do have an abundance of enhancement prisms, or you're farming things like GMs, just anything to actually get these back. So what you can actually do is come over to your collections tab, come over and grab a piece of armor. Definitely go for a blue piece of armor, because you see these are at 5 energy. So what you want to do, just grab one of these. It costs 777 glimmer, which is whatever, because it's really easy to get glimmer. But now what you want to do is actually just upgrade this a couple times. If you upgrade it 1 time, obviously you're using 1 enhancement core right there, another enhancement core, but now we get the prism. So if you use 3 total enhancement cores, if you upgrade it 1 time with 1 enhancement prism to level 8, you're going to be able to dismantle this, and you're going to get 6 enhancement cores back. So for 1 enhancement prism, you're actually converting that over to 3 enhancement cores. Obviously, the only thing that's stopping you is if you do run out of enhancement cores. But again, if you're farming things like Grandmasters or just any other harder in-game activity, you're going to be getting a lot of enhancement cores anyway. Or if you're just doing the normal playlist activities and level them up, you can get enhancement cores that way. And you can keep converting these over and over again, and you can actually stack up on a lot. So if we actually bring over our trusted calculator again, remember, we got 3 enhancement cores for the cost of 1 enhancement prism. In total, you can have 50 enhancement prisms max. So if you actually just go 50 times 3, which is going to be 150, that means you have 150 enhancement cores you can make yourself if you are doing blue armor. I know a lot of people already have a large stack of enhancement cores saved up in their postmaster, or they just have a lot in their inventory, because you don't really use them too much other than just upgrading armor, and they don't even cost a lot to do that. So you can turn these into enhancement cores as well. I personally am going to be doing all these strats before the start of the next season, and obviously before the start of Lightfall when that time comes around, because you want to have as much of these as possible. Because when it comes to upgrading stuff, this is, in my opinion, one of the most important materials to have, because it applies literally everywhere in the game. Anyway, that's going to do it all for me. I really hope this helped you out if you are low on enhancement cores. If you guys did enjoy and learn anything new, consider subscribing, drop a like, turn those notifications on. Also, if you want to join my Discord or follow me on any of my socials, all of that will be linked in the description below. But I just want you to know that watching this video is way more than enough, and that every single bit of support from y'all is truly appreciated. Thank you all so much for watching this one, and have a great day. Peace.